Alright, just heading out. As you can see, Windfinder was pretty much right on. Cloudy, a little bit of rain, and the winds seem to be kind of all over the place. But I'm going to go out and try to catch some glass minnows or pilchards, and then by that time hopefully things will settle down a little bit. Head out to the reef and then just maybe do some patch reef fishing if I don't feel like going way out. We'll see how it goes. Tomorrow should be an even better day with sun, so that might be my longer distance trip. But we'll still catch something. So we got just a little bit of rain. But like I talked before, winter storms and rains are not dangerous. You just get wet. Summer storms are the ones that'll kill you with the lightning and the freak winds all of a sudden. So we're just gonna hang out, wait this out, and then head on out. So running into a bit of a problem here with the winds coming from the southwest. It's blowing out the Atlantic side flats where I usually catch all my bait. Plus the sun is getting covered by all the clouds, so it makes it very difficult to see in the water, to see any bait. So I have no bait, so I can't really do anything. I've got chum, and I imagine I could probably go out there and then hopefully catch some ballyhoo. But I kind of would feel a little more comfortable if I had something going out there for sure. So I'm going to check, I checked 2 of my bait spots. I'm going to go check one more area, the sand spots, and then go from there. Well, that has not been good. I can't find any glass minnows or pilchards anywhere. There's nothing. I think that rain kind of just screwed things up for me, and the conditions are really bad with the wind coming off the Atlantic side and there's no sun. So they might be here, I just can't see them. But just nothing, absolutely nothing. So I spent a considerable amount of time running up and down the flats for nothing. So I think I might do to salvage the day is to run out to the patch reefs. Maybe some birds and bait are working. I've got my sabiki rod, so I could drop down and see if I could pull anything up. And or I could go ahead and just anchor up out there in a good spot and put out a chum bag, and hopefully something comes by that I could use for bait. So I think I'll do that, just take a test drive out there, see what happens, and then if it doesn't, just call it a day and come back out tomorrow. Well, I made about a mile out, and it's becoming very apparent that sitting out here and anchoring and trying to catch bait is not going to be the best of situations. Yeah, it's just not going to be very fun. So I think what I'll do is I'll throw on some lures and do a little bit of trolling, see if I can scratch something up at least. Yeah, we got fish on. It's on that big plug too. Not sure what it is. What do we got here? Whoa. 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 Damn. Aggressive little bastard. Oh, foul hooked, is that a Spanish or a Ciro? Can't tell. Damn. Ah, it's a foul hooked Spanish. Do this without getting... Wow, unlucky you, buddy. Must have come by and took a swipe at it and got stuck. Whoa. There we go. That's a nice one. Not too bad. Oh, I got him in the nose and then the hook pulled. All right, back you go. Got all these birds going crazy. Oh, it's little mackerels. Must be gobbling up glass minnows. See if we can pull anything out of here. This, I think, will do it if they don't bite through the line. Wow, that ran for a while. Find the birds, find the fish. I don't want to run into my other line. What is this? Oh, Jesus, a bonita on the flats. What the hell? What are you doing way over here? They must have followed those glass minnows all the way in from the, oh, there's my line. Don't get in my other line. Freaking A. Don't get in my other line. Turn. Oh, I'm gonna get all tangled up. Oh, you're all wrapped in my line. Damn it. Why did you do that? No, I can't let you go until you get free of my line. That is freaking crazy. On the flats. All right. Oh no. There we go. Still on. Yeah, baby. Hey. Nice. Nice, nice fights. Come on over. You're done. Man, these inshore is awesome. Whoa. Didn't like that. Come on up. Whoa. Damn. There he goes. Man, what are you guys doing inshore? I know you're bleeding. I'll get you out of here. Get you gone. Birdies, get out of here. Nice zero. Go. Another species.
Okay, before I end this video, I kind of wanted to go over, today was a good example to show of what happens when you allow your wants to overcome the actuals or the facts of what's available. If you watched yesterday's video, you'll see when I was describing today's weather and what I should be doing that it should have been a Gulf day, that I should have went to the Gulf side because of these winds coming from the south and then going to the north, and the Keys actually becoming a buffer and making it calmer on the northern side of the islands. Well, it worked out exactly just like what it shows here. In the earlier days there was some rains that I got caught in that. Then with those from the south blowing winds, it pretty much just wrecked the Atlantic side flats areas. So it got 10 to 14s, and that basically blew out any chance of finding bait. So that made it rough. Then going out there, it was a lot choppier. Now I tried to find a good reasoning for it. So when I went to the NOAA, it was saying 1 foot waves on the inshore, which is fine, but you also have to understand that there's periods of the wave frequency, and they were probably 2-second 1 foot wave frequencies, which makes it really choppy and rough out there, and it's not very fun. It's not huge breaking waves, but it's just constantly getting whacked around, and it churns up the water. It makes it extra rough out there, versus you can go out there with the same 1 foot, but let's say 5 seconds, 7 seconds, where it's basically a slow roller where you wouldn't even hardly notice it. But I didn't choose to look at it that way. I wanted to fish the Atlantic today, so I bypassed what the weather report dictated that I should do, which is go to the Gulf side, and I forced it to go to the Atlantic side, and therefore I couldn't find bait. Water was rough, there was windy out there, and it was not very good conditions. I just happened to pull out a day because I have the flexibility. I know what's available, and I just altered it, which is okay. But I should have went to the Gulf side. It would have been flat calm over there, mirror-like conditions, and I could have created some stuff out there, but I wanted to fish Atlantic. So that's one of the things you have to consider. It's just not, you really can't dictate how you fish by your wants or what you saw on YouTube and what you saw on the TV shows. When you come down to the Keys, the wind will tell you where you're going to fish and what you can fish for. Unless you've got a 30, 40, 50 foot boat, then you can have a little bit more control, but even then it's still varied. So anyways, just a little food for thought. Tomorrow is going to be a Atlantic side good day. Okay, wind is coming from the north over the Keys, so the time and place to be is the Atlantic side. So tomorrow morning I'm going to take one more look at it and make the decision whether I will do a full offshore run. The motor ran fine today, and I could take it easy tomorrow, and I think I'll be alright. And I could do a full long run out blue water run tomorrow, or I could do what I was thinking that I was going to do today, which was go out to the reef, stop first at the flats, pick up some pilchards and or glass minnows, and then anchor up on the reef, and then chum and catch stuff there for fun fishing. But then I was also looking at Friday. Friday is more consistent with Keys weather. Winds coming from the east going towards the west, 10 knot winds, 10 to 15s, and that's very doable for the reef, and that actually could be a backup day. So I'm leaning towards tomorrow being a full-on blue water day, trolling and jigging, and then backing it up Friday with an earlier, if I can get out, reef run and do that, and then Saturday is good luck because it's going to go all to hell in the evening. So anyways, that's my future plans, and then I'll confirm what I'm going to do tomorrow. Thanks.